Alrighty, good morning everybody. It's Monday morning, time for some recovery yoga. We are going to start out with a few sun salutations first. So get ready, standing position, feet hip width apart. Whoops, start your watches. Shoulder roll, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, and the other direction. Just get warmed up. Take the head around, a few circles each direction, warming up the joints, and hands to heart. 3 deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Overhead, mountain pose. Oh, leaning back just a little bit. Oh. Woo. And forward fold all the way down. Woo. Let the back decompress. Let your arms hang, head hangs. Those hands on your thighs and lift up to the flat back, pressing a little bit into those hamstrings, warming up the lower back. And drop the hands, drop the head, drop the hands, stepping back in plank, just nice and slow, dropping down, chaturanga. Cobra. And up on all fours, tuck those toes under, and down dog. Pedal those feet, pedal those feet, pedal those feet. And walk those feet up. And hands on the thighs. Halfway lift. Lots of variations on this sequence. You can add all kinds of things in. We're just getting warmed up today. I'm going to do some upper body stuff here in a little while. And drop it back down. All the way up. Mountain pose. Leaning back just a little bit. This time we're going to add in the side bends. So lean it out to the left and to the right and forward fold all the way down. Swan dive. Should be a little looser this time. Hands to thighs, pressing through to flat back. Give it a chance. Let the pose work for you. Whew. Drop in, drop those hands, step it back, plank, hold it for a second, drop it down, chaturanga to cobra. Pivot back to all fours, tuck those toes under, up into down dog. Pedal it out, hips to the sky, chest and shoulders reaching for the ground. Pedal it out. Woo. Walk it forward. And dangling down. Your little back should be loosening up. And all the way up, hands overhead, reaching high, leaning back. Arch, little back bend, and out to the left, side bend a little deeper, through center, to the right, and back to center, down into your chair. Just like you're sitting in a chair. Stretching those calves, strengthening those thighs, engage the core, and back up, forward fold all the way. Woo. And hands to thighs, forward fold halfway down, flat back. Raising up for that flat back effect, stretching those hamstrings and lower back. And drop it down. Your hands should be closer and closer to the floor every time. Woo. And lean it over, hands down, step it back. Plank. And lowering down, chaturanga to cobra. Moving through all fours, tuck those toes under, and down dog. Feet should come closer and closer to the floor every time. Pedal it out, pedal it out. A bit of motion. Woo. And this time, we're going to bring that left knee forward into our pigeon, right leg back. Settle into that pigeon position. Good morning, sweet kitten. Hi. My assistant is here. And drop your pigeon down if you like. Rotate onto the outside of your hip, and bending that back leg, we're going to grab that back ankle for a nice quad stretch on the right. She loves to do yoga with me, but she does not like to do core. It's too active. And dropping that ankle, come back into your pigeon. And moving through all fours, we're going to bring that right knee forward, left leg back. Find that edge for your pigeon. Get comfortable, drop it down. A little bit of movement's good here. Roll to the outside of your hip, bringing that left leg up. You're going to grab that left ankle for a nice quad stretch on the left. And we're still stretching our hip on the right as well. Good combo pose. Swing that left leg around, and we are in easy seat. Ooh. Roll that neck around, both directions. And shoulder shrugs, up and down, up and down, up and down. Hands overhead. Pulling on that right wrist, keeping that right hip locked onto the floor. And switch wrists, grab onto that left wrist and pull it to the right. And take the arms down to the right, nice twist. Woo, my back just cracked. Awesome. And up in the front, and to the other side. Oh, twist, gentle twist to the left. back to center, reaching forward. Nice gentle fold forward, folding over your legs, reaching, reaching, adjusting, keeping those hips, those sit bones locked onto the floor, reaching, reaching, and walk it back. Turn the hands the opposite direction. Ooh, that feels good. Fingertips should be pointing towards you. Nice wrist and forearm stretch. Whee! I don't do that one enough. And reverse. And pressing down into the ground. Fingers pointed at each other. Just kind of flex the shoulders, pulling those fingers toward each other while locked on the ground. Nice chest press. And coming back up, we're going to go back into all fours position. Cat-cows here. Woo, love the cat-cow pose. And now we're going to thread the needle. Right arm comes right through here. Right ear right onto the ground. Relax. Take about 5 breaths here. Coming on up, 2 or 3 cat-cows in your own time. And thread the needle with the left arm, left ear to the floor. Gentle upper body twist. Five breaths here. Back up, cat-cow. Cross those ankles back into easy seat. Right leg in, left leg out. Turn the torso, grab those toes. Woo. Use your other hand on the thigh. Woo. Some tight legs today. Side. Actually, let's go through the center here, both legs wide, reaching down the leg. Just feel the difference between your left and your right leg at this point. Release, left leg comes in, turn the torso, grab those toes, anchor yourself down with your left arm. And release. And soles of the feet together. Pressing the soles of the feet together, completing the energy circle. Bring the feet in as close as you can. Get a nice stretch in those thighs, the inner thighs. You can put a little movement to it too. Back and forth, whatever feels good. pressing down, leaning forward just a little bit, pressing the soles of the feet together, creating that energy bond, complete circle, leaning forward just a little bit, side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side, pressing through, and release, crossing the ankles, hands overhead, reaching tall, and nice twist to the right, and my back is still cranky. And through center to the left, and through center. Let's take our eagle arms, so right arm underneath, left arm on top. Trying to get those palms together. Creating some flexibility in the shoulders. And just hold that. A few breaths here, let it dig in. Arms overhead, stretch, 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 and the opposite direction. Left arm on the bottom, right arm on the top. You'll notice one side is a little easier to get into than the other. That's why we keep working this. Deep breaths, nice stretch to that shoulder. And release. Hands overhead, one last stretch in each direction. These seated side bends are sneaky ab work. Don't kid yourself. Back through center and pull to the right. Woo. And hands to heart. 3 deep breaths. Set your intentions for the day, for the week, for the month. It's the holiday season. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Make sure you're taking that 15 to 20 minutes for yourself every day for self-care. Two more breaths here. And open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for Monday Yoga. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.